Right lads, man, grab here. Quick, I need an instant way to run any game. There we go.
EA. You guys know them, right? Part-time gambling promoters, full-time experts at p***ing off Star Wars fans. Now, I'm a Star Wars fan.
Could you tell?
And a pretty big one at that. So when I see anything with these two words printed on it, heck, it could be written on with Sharpie, I'll usually gobble it up faster than Jonathan Ross gobbles up a 6-pack of donuts. Sorry, Jonathan, just trying to prove a point. So when I see a new Star Wars game solely about flying starfighters,
yeah, I bought it.
Star Wars Squadrons, a first-person tactical starfighter simulator type game, based 4 years after the Battle of Endor in the Galactic Civil War. The game features a full single-player campaign in which you play as both the Empire and Rebellion, now renamed the New Republic, along with a multiplayer with either AI or real-life people, plenty of customization for your character and ship, a ranking system, and plenty more. Now before we delve deeper into this game, I must give a disclaimer. I'm not the best at this game. Now I thought this would be similar to Battlefront 2 Starfighter combat, but it's entirely different. I am also playing this on an Xbox One. So now that that's all cleared up, you're free to select me in the comments, and we'll dive straight into this video. Now where else to start but the campaign? The campaign centres around two squadrons, the Empire's Titan Squadron and the Rebellion's Vanguard Squadron. Each squad consists of 5 members, yourself included, and include a variety of characters, most of which are... I'm sorry, but besides Frisk, the Trandoshan, and Shen of the Empire, these characters are so basic and bland. They could have given these characters some life, but instead we have the basics of our racing driver turned pilot, wannabe tough captain, and edgy character who hates everyone. This is Star Wars. There's limitless opportunities for these characters, but instead they take the safe, yet boring option. Now the plot here is pretty good, being honest. With the Empire on the retreat, it is now the New Republic who are largely in control, but the galaxy is still under threat from the remnants of the Empire. The Rebellion now plan their own secret project, Project Starhawk,
Which I won't spoil what it is.
in order to beat the Empire and restore order to the galaxy. The story is pretty accurate to Star Wars lore, and also gives a unique outlook on this period in Star Wars history. Now none of that matters if the game has bad gameplay. Good news! This game's gameplay is pretty good. The ships control very accurately to how they would in the Star Wars universe, with floaty controls and quick tight turns. Aiming does suffer a bit due to this, but it's nothing you can't get used to. There's 4 classes of ship: Fighter, Interceptor, Bomber, and Support. There is a difference between Imperial and Republic starfighters, however, with most Imperial ships lacking shields, but benefiting in areas like speed and hull armour. Each has 3 systems that can be managed: shields, weapons, and engines. Each of the 3 of these can be boosted, or all 3 can be left equal. Ships are also equipped with 2 auxiliary slots for either missiles, mines, tractor beams, and a plethora of others, along with a slot for countermeasures. Each ship excels in its own category, with bombers prioritising armour, interceptors speed, and fighters weapons, along with support who supplies the team with more ammo or repairs. The missions themselves are presented in a briefing format, and come in a wide variety with stealth, escorts, and even one where you assist in stealing a Star Destroyer. These missions put you in the seat of all Starfighter variants and are quite unique from each other, but can be repetitive at times, especially with these mass waves that sometimes come. Overall, the campaign does its job, and does tell an interesting story, however it is a little on the short side.
Like all EA campaigns.
Now we move on to multiplayer.
Yeah, I don't like this.
They somehow only have 2 modes in this multiplayer. Yes, you heard me right, 2. Dogfight and Fleet Battles. Technically Fleet Battles versus AI, but that's the same thing. How the hell they only have 2 modes is honestly beyond me. This may only be a €40 release, but I still expect a bit more than 2 modes. Well, seeing as there's only 2, we might as well look into them in full detail. Dogfight, a 5 vs 5 Starfighter deathmatch. First 30 kills wins. This mode is that and only that, a team deathmatch. Still fun, but very simple. Fleet Battles are the second of the 2 modes, and much more complicated. It's 5 vs 5 again, in which the main goal is to destroy the enemy's capital ship. This is achieved by first beating the enemy in a Starfighter battle, with each team fighting for control. When one team wins control, they are given the chance to attack the enemy's corvettes, and then their capital ships, which can be achieved by attacking its subsystems, such as its shields. These matches can last anywhere between 20 and 45 minutes, making this much more in-depth than Dogfight, and also includes a ranking system, judged by win ratio and score. Again, the multiplayer is extremely lacking in content, and there's no real excuse for it. Graphically, like all Star Wars games, this game looks pretty good, even on my 6-year-old Xbox One. Set pieces are breathtaking, cockpits are insanely detailed, and explosions are awe-inducing. Overall, the presentation is amazing. Even the transition animations are extremely clean, using this blueprint type transition between missions and to highlight when you're switching factions in the campaign. Customization is pretty in-depth in this game. Customizing your character isn't very advanced, but their outfit is. with a large variety of different helmets, flight suits and gloves, bought with an in-game currency called Glory. Ships can also be customised with decals, paint jobs and cockpit decorations, bought with the same currency. Ship upgrades are also purchasable with requisitions. These upgrades offer both upsides and downsides, such as a shields bonus but a loss of hull health. Your left and right auxiliaries and countermeasures can also be changed out in the same way.
So where does this game go from here? Unfortunately, like the 2015 Battlefront, I can see this thing stocking up the shelves of second-hand stores for the next few years, if not the rest of its lifetime. If this game gets some updates like Battlefront 2 did, I can see this game having a revival.
Just found out there isn't going to be any future DLC for this game. Yeah, this game is doomed.
Even though it's a solid game, the content here is severely lacking. 2 multiplayer modes is simply disgraceful, and the campaign isn't long enough or replayable enough to keep you coming back for more. And another year, another disappointing Star Wars game. Of course guys, if you do like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, it really does help the channel. Once again guys, I'm a man in Skabab, and I will see you guys next time.